All right, let's go. I'm just gonna record this and I'm gonna make this very specific about Boca Grande, Cartagena. I love the apartmento. I booked this through Expedia as a package deal. I got my flight on Spirit. It's my first time ever flying Spirit. It wasn't a terrible experience on Spirit, but it ain't American or Southwest. But anyways, for me to book my package deal to come to Cartagena for 9 days, 8 nights was $1,500 US. Not too bad, right? In this apartment, the apartment is very safe. It's just like a condo is ran in Atlanta or anywhere else in Buckhead. It's highly secure. There's security there. Let me emphasize this. I never felt unsafe, not once on this island or this place. I never felt unsafe. Everything is self-service. So if you need food, you go get it. If you need to clean, you clean, unless you want to pay 50 Colombian pesos to have that place clean. It's just not bad. I think that comes out to almost like a little less than $20. I think it just depends on the day, because you know the exchange rate changes minute by minute. Because I am a solo traveler, I've been a solo traveler since I was in my 20s. And I'm here alone. I didn't mind cleaning my own place. I didn't mind cleaning up after myself. So I cleaned my own place and I saved money there. I went to the local supermercado, which is their local supermarket. I got fruit, paper towels, toilet paper. You're gonna have to get all those things if you run out. They don't resupply it like a hotel. So this is very much so giving Airbnb experience, even though I booked it through Expedia. The name of this place is called Palmetto Elliptic. It's right here in front of the beach. I'll insert video. I can look downstairs. I can go outside, see what the weather is like. I can, oh, and that's another thing. Let me talk about that. When you look up the weather in Colombia from America, it's not accurate. Because when I looked up the weather, it was like it was gonna be 83 degrees and raining. It rained sometimes, mostly at night, not during the day. Only a day or two it rained during the day. Friday it rained all day, which was great because I got to sleep all day. Friday I did nothing, nada, and it felt so good. It was my first real vacation day. And the rain sounds great, right? I'm right here at the ocean. It was very relaxing, considering I listen to YouTube and watch YouTube video or listen to YouTube videos of like white noise and background rain and stuff when I go to sleep in Atlanta. But the weather, when you look it up, is not accurate. When you get here, you'll have to assess the weather differently. I came June 29th and I'm leaving today. It's July 7th. And it's been really hot here, but extremely humid. You step outside and you start sweating type of deal. You're not even doing anything. You're just outside creating content, taking pictures, and it's really hot here. You have a washer and dryer, so that's probably what you just heard. Stop, no more background noise, right? That was my dryer, just drying off my swimsuit from yesterday. So yeah, you can go out and get everything you need here. It's just like the United States, you guys. Some things are cheaper here, some things are not. Fruit here is a pretty decent price, but everything here is organic. They don't even have there's no separation of inorganic or organic, right? Like everything is organic, everything is grass-fed. I didn't buy any meat to cook here. I didn't cook here. You're in a third world country, right? And you're in a really nice area. This is one of the really, really nice areas. You'll see Colombians walking around with Louis Vuitton, and you'll see some BMWs and Benzes, not like you would in Miami or Atlanta, but you will see nice cars. It's very safe to walk around at night here. The beach here is nice in Boca Grande. The water does look brown, but let me explain to you something about that. The sand is like a brown, right? The sand is brown, and when it's wet, it's a dark brown, so it makes the water look brown. But the sand actually has like gold crystals in it. And what's crazy is I sat there and when I first got here, I was talking shit about the beach because I was like, ew, the water's brown. I'll stick my toe in there, but I'm not getting in there. The water felt amazing. Like, it's not too cold. It was perfect, the perfect temperature. When I got in there and I came out and I went to the pool, a guy who I met who's staying here in the apartment visiting was like, you're glowing. Like, I had like gold crystals on my body. It makes your skin, especially if you're swimming in it and the sun is out and you're getting tanned in it, you end up with this like glowy, like everybody here looks great. One thing about it, this is like, Cartagena is like the Miami of Colombia. A lot of people come here to party and vacation. So you'll find people from Medellin, Cali, all over Colombia, they come here to vacation. So you're vacationing with other Colombians, just like you would, the Americans go to Miami or Panama City Beach or Myrtle Beach to vacation. You can walk everywhere. You don't have to take an Uber. Uber is the best thing to take if you're here. They do have Uber. They also have an app called Rappi or Rappi. I think it's called Rappi. I never used it because once you walk outside your door, there's so many restaurants and places to shop. So you can always find food, and a lot of places are open pretty late. And there's some places that are open a lot of places are open 24 hours. They're here to get your money. So, they're gonna accommodate you, right? But there is an app called Rappi that offers, it's almost like our Uber Eats. So they will deliver you food. It's a great location, located around everything. I was able to get my toes. I ended up having to get a pedicure here. So they have everything here that you need. I heard you can even get your hair braided here. You know what I mean? I just came with my hair already done, but yeah, you could actually come here. You could actually book a vacation here, right? And not even bring luggage and just shop, get your nails and toes done, hair done, just do everything when you get here. And just like, if you're just like sick of wherever you're at and you just want to get out of there, you could do that and just come straight here and be straight. And you can they have malls here, walking distance. There's a Dollar City Mall, and then there's another mall towards Calle 13, which is Calle 13. And it's small, but you can find some things in there that's suitable for Cartagena. Also, you can catch an Uber to Cartagena, the city, and there's even cheaper shopping. Let me talk about what I call sand sharks. I call them sand sharks. The reason why I do that is because as soon as you walk outside, you're gonna be bombarded with people like mosquitoes. A lot of it is tourists. People are gonna try to sell you stuff. They're street vendors, right? They're everywhere. They're on the beach. They're everywhere. They're on the streets. They're everywhere. You have to be what I consider rude and just ignore them. You have to just keep walking. Just don't even say anything. They're gonna be like, they're really nice people here in Colombia. They're very, very nice. But you're gonna have to be rude and ignore them. Otherwise, it's gonna make your vacation aggravating because you're gonna constantly be bombarded with people as soon as you walk outside your door asking you to buy something. It's not a great place to vacation to relax. It's a great place to vacation and absorb the culture and party and but it's not a great place to come and relax if that's what you're looking for. You could relax, but you be stuck in your house. As soon as you walk outside, it's up. You're a money target, and not in a sense of like robbery, but in a sense of buy this, come here. Like everybody's hustling. Everybody's hustling. Even the dogs, the stray dogs, they're looking for food. I love dogs and I like to pet dogs, but they ain't gonna even let you pet them unless you got some food in your hand. Like, everybody's hustling. The birds, the bugs, everything. Everybody's looking for food and money. Food and money. The only thing that didn't mind being petted was a cat, a couple of cats. They didn't mind. They were like, I'm just here for the pets, okay? I just want to be petted, okay? I do not recommend you come here solo if you don't know a lick of Spanish. You need to know some Spanish. It is very rare that you will find people here who speak English. This is not an English-speaking country. Their national language is Spanish. You need to know Spanish. If you don't know any Spanish, you're gonna be using Google Translate a lot. Nothing wrong with that. It was aggravating for me, but for some, and I do know Spanish, but I didn't know enough. I've gotta learn conversational Spanish. I've been saying that for too long. So when I get back to the States, I have a whole agenda of what I need to do. Make sure you bring a backup battery charger for your phone, because Google Translate, between using Google Translate, WhatsApp, Uber, in the heat, your phone is gonna die fast. I would leave my house with a fully charged phone and still by 12, 1 o'clock need to charge my phone. Bring good walking shoes. I brought heels. I brought flats, but they were ugly flats, sandals, right? Like moccasins. It wasn't girly or cute, you know what I mean? So I went and got some slides from some store in the mall. I think I recorded it. I tried to record and vlog as much as possible, but you guys, I still suck at vlogging a little bit. I'm getting better the more I vlog, so I love you guys for being patient with me. I went shopping in a few different places. I actually even bought these. I don't remember how much I paid for these, but I'm gonna find out. But there's a store here where I bought these. I'm actually gonna leave these here. They could take them, use them, sell them, give them away. I don't care. I'm leaving a few things here for them to have. I do that everywhere I go, you guys. I don't care if I'm in Mexico, Dominican Republic. I don't care where I'm at. I always leave some stuff behind because the locals here could use it. They're not super poor here. Do not let Colombians convince you that they're super poor. A lot of them, you'll see which ones are poor, but a lot of them, they're just hustlers, and they be living their best life. They out eating, partying, drinking, right along with your ass. They ain't broke like that. They kind of, they know how Americans be they broke, but they be out eating lobster and shrimp. It's kind of like that here too. We talked about that. As soon as you go outside, boom, you can't even relax on the beach. When I was on one of the islands, when I did the 5-island tour, this guy, I'm in the ocean swimming, right? This guy walked into the water. It was beads? I was like, no. It's too much. I don't think they understand that Americans, not all of us, I can't speak for Americans. Let me just speak for myself. I'm gonna just make this whole video about my experience and me. I'm not gonna even generalize. I didn't come here to hear people's sob story about the economy in their country. I came here to go on vacation and relax. So I had an amazing time, and thank God. God knew exactly what I needed. I met some amazing people here and I had some fun. But there were some parts of it that were annoying, because every day you hear a sob story. It's annoying. If you're getting away from America because you're all these people in America keep asking me for money, I just want to get away and relax and vacay, you're not going to be able to do that here. But you can party here. I recommend you come here with a group of people. Exchange your money. This is Colombia. Use Colombian pesos. Don't use US dollars. They will accept American dollars, but it's better, obviously, to use Colombian pesos. And it's more considerate, right, of their time, and knowing that they're going to have to now take it to the bank and get it exchanged. It's just better to pay. It's better to pay up front. Get the price up front and pay up front. Do not pay later. Do not pay later and get the price up front. Because if you do, they're gonna try to scam you. I'm so sorry, Colombia, but you guys are some of the people here, I'm not gonna say Colombians, some of the people in Colombia are very greedy. If you remember in the movie Scarface.
You act like that guy's doing you a favor or something.
What was this with the Colombians, man? Eh?
What does it matter?
What does it... He says Colombians and you make these eyes what?
I don't like fucking Colombians, okay?
I don't fucking hate Colombians, but I get it. Like, they're very greedy and aggressive and thirsty. I cannot stress that enough. This is, again, my experience, right? This is what I experience. I can't help my experience. It's the experience I experience. Don't get too flattered with the whole "you're beautiful." Don't let the people convince you. I think this is not a good country to come to if you have low self-esteem, because hearing people tell you you're beautiful, if you've never really heard that before, it might have you feeling some type of way. And the guys here are cute. They're cute. You know, they're cute. They're Colombians. They got different color eyes and beautiful hair and skin. Don't let these men convince you that they love you. They don't. They want your money. This is what I want to say about Colombia. And this is what my observation is. Right. And yes, I went to do the 5-island tour and I liked it. I had a problem in Cholon. Cholon is where I did jet skis. I got a drink called the Pablo Escobar, 20 oysters. The oysters were this big, literally, like this. They were tiny, tiny. All of that, I paid $100. That's not too bad. So everything here is in the thousands. It sounds super expensive. So I paid 150,000 Colombian pesos for a Pablo Escobar, which is expensive. I paid 150,000 pesos for 15 minutes on a jet ski, and I paid 70,000 pesos for 20 oysters. If you do the math on that, 150, 70, that's 370. This is easy math. So I don't even need a calculator for this. So I have an app that I use that tells you real time, minute by minute, what the updated exchange rate is for money. So I plug in what 370 is, and it's $93. So I showed him that. I said, it's $93. He said, yeah. I said, okay. I said, but I'm going to give you 100 just to make it even. So he said I could pay with my card. Now when it's time for me to pay with my card, they try to charge my card $420,000. And it's this whole thing of, well, we have to take a boat and go exchange the money. And something they was talking about, it was some excuse, and I'm going to insert the video or portion of it. Maybe I'll upload it to YouTube or TikTok or something, but it was crazy in Cartagena. In Cholon. Like, Cholon is nice. Do not go without a tour guide, okay? And be very careful. Get your prices up front, pay up front. Do not pay later. Do not pay with a card, pay in pesos and pay up front. And you'll have an amazing time. I do recommend Cholon. I do recommend Cartagena. Be prepared. Just be prepared for that type of experience and you'll have a blast. Like, we went to the club thanks to some people who I've met here who have been here before. One even drives here and stuff. I met some amazing people and they all wanted to show me a really good time. They wanted to show me the best of Cartagena. They love Cartagena, right? I love that. I had a great experience. It's just some things as an American may not be prepared for, and that's something to be prepared for. Always get the prices up front. Always pay up front. Try to pay with your card. Like when you go to restaurants and stuff, that's one thing. But on the beach, just use pesos. Use Colombian pesos and pay for everything up front. Also, if you can get a receipt, get a receipt, because sometimes you'll pay them up front and they'll still try to come back and get more money. Well, I come here with money to give to the locals everywhere I go, whether I'm in Dominican Republic or Mexico. And this is why I meet so many people and they love me, right? I'm not loved just because I'm pretty. I'm loved because I give. And they're like, oh, Andrea, because I'm always like propina, which is tip. I'm gonna take care of you. You know what I mean? I got it. But don't tell me it's 370 and then try to sneak and charge my card for 20. I don't like that. And if I wasn't standing right there, he would have charged my card 420,000 pesos, which is like almost $150. And I only spent 10 minutes on a jet ski, but that doesn't matter. I agreed up front to 15 minutes being 150,000. So whether I used the whole 15 minutes or not, it was still gonna be 150. I'm not tripping about that. It's just don't try to charge my card something more than what you already said it was. You gotta watch them. That's the only thing. Other than that, to me, that's not a vacation either. Like if I gotta watch you to make sure you're not gonna take money off my card, like that's not a vacation. I can't just relax. The restaurants is not like that. I had everything was square. Everything is proof. There's receipts. It's more square, obviously, right? The beach is different because you're dealing with vendors. These are not businesses. These are individual businessmen out here making money. So there was no problems. I didn't see any fights. There were some arguments over money, but I didn't see any fights. One poor guy who was on our boat cruise lost his phone in the ocean. Y'all, be careful. When I tell you, okay, I'm really, really strong. Like I mean, I know that didn't flex much. I'm strong though. Trust and believe that. It's the inner strength. I was holding on to my phone with like bear claw grip. Like I was like on the boat. So everybody's like, "Ooh, don't drop your phone, baby. This phone ain't going nowhere." But yeah, this guy dropped his phone in the ocean. Be careful. A lot of advice for people who drink, because I don't drink a lot. I only drank one night, and that was the night this guy actually proposed to his girlfriend on our sunset cruise. So we went out and I drank with them that night. But I don't really drink like that. Especially when I'm in a foreign country and I'm a solo traveler, I don't drink like that. At least not to get, and even that night, I didn't get drunk. It's just, we were celebrating. If you don't drink, this place is super cheap because the drinks is what puts you over your budget. Like drinking is expensive here. It is expensive here. The drinks are not cheap. They are American prices. So to me, you know what I'm saying? When people say, oh, Colombia is cheap, it depends on where you go. But on the beach and stuff, you're going to pay typical American prices like $15. Like I think a glass of wine for me was like $10. That Pablo Escobar drink was like $25 or $30. Like the prices are similar to Atlanta, Miami, New York, So I want to say this is my experience, it's my opinion. I'm going to say this. I know it's going to probably piss some people off, but I'm going to just say it. Boca Grande, Cartagena is like a fake ass, dirty ass Miami. Cartagena is great. If you can't afford Miami, come to Cartagena, come to Boca Grande. It's more affordable than Miami, but it's not a place that I would come back to. Unless I have friends who want to come here and they're like, oh, I've never been and I want to go. I saw your stories and it looks fun and I want to come now. I would come with them, but I wouldn't personally, as a solo traveler, solo by myself, come back here. Or would I? No, I would only come back here with people who want to be here and see it and experience what I've experienced. That's it. Yeah, I'm ready to see other parts of the world. And when I say other parts of the world, I'm talking about like Brazil, and have my own experience. I think you guys should come here and have your own experience. I'm just telling you what to bring with you when you come and what to expect when you come. That's all. I'm not trying to scare you or convince you or anything. I just want you to be prepared for when you come. I'm gonna say, I think 4th of July was decent. A lot of Americans are here right now because of the 4th, but I think a lot of Americans are also leaving today because, they were here for the 4th. Shout out to all the beautiful Black American girls, young girls out here traveling. I'm so proud. I almost want to cry, but I'm so proud to see people traveling and experiencing life. Like, I feel like some people think I brag, and I'm not bragging. I'm trying to show you a life outside of hustling. There is a life outside of America that's great, and you should experience it. But I do love America, and I'm not anti-American. And I do see the value in being in that country as far as like making money. Like I think a lot of expats and people who love living outside of America are not considering the fact that the only reason you love living outside of America is because of your American dollars that you're taking with you. You don't realize how blessed you are until you leave America. And I love Cartagena. This is not my first time in Colombia, you guys. I've been here before. I spent 2 weeks in Cali, Colombia, but I love seeing people enjoy life. I love seeing people experience what God created. Like, God created all of this. This ocean, the sun, the beautiful sunset, the beautiful sunrise that I get to wake up to every day, and experiencing God in a sense of like his natural creations, right? And you're traveling the world and you're giving back. And it's the reason why I swear to God, I say this all the time. I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. And the reason I'm blessed is because of how much I give. And I don't record myself giving people shoes who don't have shoes on the street. I never pull out my camera and do that. But I do that. And I think that's the reason why I'm so blessed. I'll always be blessed. And people will always question how is she getting all this money? How is she able to travel? God is allowing me to experience these things because he sees that I'm a good steward with his blessings. He sees that I'm a good steward with his money. If God is blessing you with money and you're using that money to destroy your body with alcohol, drugs, and do your thing. Just do your thing. You know what I mean? But I feel like if you are watching me and you're like, how do you do it? I do have a good job. I'm a 9 to 5. I work a 9 to 5. I'm not an entrepreneur. But I also have investments. I also give. It's the spiritual lottery. It's the spiritual reciprocation of give. When you give, you receive. You give, you receive. It's the cycle. I give all the time. So I hope my channel encourages you to do the things that people try to scare you out of doing. So many people who want to travel but don't have a passport and don't have no money. But they rich in America. You're even richer when you come to Colombia. You're transferring it to pesos. Like, I spend way more money, less money partying and eating out every day here than I do in Atlanta. It's not as dangerous as Atlanta or America. America's more dangerous. Here, you're targeted. There, you could be minding your business at the grocery store, the mall, or church, and this shit gets shot up. Stop living in fear. I didn't even tell a lot of people I was coming to Colombia because the first thing people think of is Pablo Escobar and drug lords and cartels, and they're like, and it's like, that's like not wanting to go to California because they got Bloods and Crips out there, bro. Please, you better go to LA and have some good time. Like, get out here and enjoy life. Get you a passport and enjoy life, and show me like your experiences, because everybody's experience is so different. You know, my experience again is from a solo traveler's perspective. Even though I plan on being an expat in the next few months, I'll always have my home in America. I'll always have my citizenship. Like, I love my country. I love my country. It's not perfect, but it's my country. And you'll notice when you travel, a lot of people are very prideful of their country, no matter how effed up it may seem. They love their country. One thing about Colombia, they love their country. They represent Colombia. They don't play about their country. And I wish more Americans felt the same way about theirs. All right, so that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I gotta take some more pictures. It's my last day here. I don't check out until later. I got a long travel ahead of me. So it took about 3 hours from Atlanta. So 1 hour to Fort Lauderdale, and then 2 hours from Fort Lauderdale to Cartagena. So ciao, Cartagena. This will probably be the last time you guys see me. I love you, I do. But unless I come with friends, this will be the last time you see me. So ciao.